Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the very first vlog that I'm posting outside of YouTube, which is new for me, but I'm excited to share. I'm going to take you guys along. We are 3 weeks postpartum, so baby is 3 weeks old, and here's what I got up to on a random Saturday, which is like a normal weekday for us because my husband works, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. I will say that if it looks like I'm doing a lot, please note that I'm not filming all of the things that I'm not doing, like sitting for hours nursing a baby. I take my postpartum rest very seriously, but I also have 4 children now, and I'm starting to get back into my rhythms and form a routine. My hope is that I will have a really strong rhythm formed by the end of the summer, so that in September we can begin homeschooling easily. Cody doesn't have to go into work until a little bit later in the morning, and so he's been making breakfast, and you guys know I've been having a bit of a pancake addiction this postpartum period. He makes the best pancakes ever. They've got a little bit of a crunch to them. Oh, so he's been getting up with Zag and coming down, making breakfast, making me coffee, feeding everybody, and lately Zag has not been eating his own breakfast unless it's on my plate, so this is how we're eating breakfast this morning. Part of coming back into my old routines or forming new old routines, I'm not sure, but I'm starting to make sourdough every day again. Most days I make a loaf of bread. If our family's not going to eat it, I will just gift it, but it's a good routine for me. Making sure my poor sourdough starter doesn't die a sad, horrible postpartum death is important to me. So
yeah, babies are a little bit hairy when they're born, but especially him because he was early.
My bread method only takes like a few minutes. It's so quick. I've customized it even further since I posted tutorials for my sourdough, so I'm going to have to give you guys another video. It's even lazier, it's even easier, it's even faster, and I mean, what more can you ask for? Fresh, delicious bread with very minimal effort is always the goal. Thankfully, my brand new baby sleeps really well in the morning, so either I can pop him in his bassinet just beside the kitchen here, or one of my big kids usually wants a turn to hold him because mom is a baby hog, and they're like, can I hold him? So I take that opportunity to do something like make a quick loaf of bread.
And we were all watching different movies at the same time somehow. Like, in my
Perspective.
Yes. I was watching like something, and Dad was watching something.
Good morning,
And there was like there was 4 little corners, and each had one different.
Like a video game screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really weird.
Okay, well, thank you for all of that love. That's a lot of love for the little baby.
Honey baby. Mama. I'm standing on the wall.
You guys have seen, if you've watched my sourdough tutorials, that I just have a little bread rhythm. So I make dough every day, and then that dough will go in the fridge overnight so it's ready. I'm sorry if you hear baby farts in the background. Life of the newborn. Anyway, that bread will go into the fridge overnight so that it's ready to score the next day. And so then I just make tomorrow's dough, and then I take today's loaf out of the oven, score it and put it in the oven. And once you have this little routine going, it's like 10-15 minutes of my day, and it's fresh bread every single day, and it's a beautiful gift. I'm a physical paper planner kind of girl, and so while the baby was sleeping and Zag was playing, I just took a few minutes to write in my planner and try and feel a little bit more collected, because I'm just working on getting back into my normal. Oh, that bread looks delicious. This loaf looks really small on camera, but it wasn't that small. But I've been making very cute little loaves lately. At this point in the day, we are still before noon. I don't know what time it is exactly, but it's around 10, maybe 11, and I'm just taking the opportunity while the kids are outside. They'll often right now take their little brother outside and go play with him on the trampoline happily and joyfully, and so I'm like, thank you, and I run upstairs. I like to try and get our room tidied up a little bit, just because I don't like to come in here at the end of the day to a mess. So I just try and putter around a little bit, as long as the baby will let me get a few things done, throw a load of laundry in, power 15 minutes sort of thing. Keeping a home while you are pretty immediately postpartum and have 4 children and a busy home and a husband that works a lot can be a challenge. I'm not perfect at it. I'm not even close to a perfect homekeeper. But I find that doing small little immediate jobs in quick 10-15 minute bursts is what really helps me keep my house clean. So just quick tidies, a load of laundry a day, things like that, wiping things down, doing the dishes while I'm there and while they're in the sink really, really help keep my house way cleaner than it probably would be without it. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, laundry is probably the thing that I'm worst at. I am such a procrastinator, and in the past, laundry has just been a problem where it builds up and I have a really hard time keeping up with it. So something I committed to before I had my little baby here was getting on top of my laundry, and I've done this by what I call my 1 basket a day method. So I make sure I complete a basket of laundry a day, and I call it a basket and not a load because I want it done to completion. So I will wash it, I will dry it, I will fold it, and I will put it away 1 basket every day, and it has made a world of a difference. I also do some other little things that kind of hack my laundry. Like, I don't fold my big kids' clothes, I just give it to them, and if they throw it in their drawers, that's on them. It just has to be in the drawer. That's my only rule. You don't want to fold your laundry, I don't care, I just don't want to see it. And then my daughter is a teenager now, and she does her own laundry, so that helps too.
Okay, really quickly, Mackenzie's with the baby. So I did the boys' laundry really early this morning because I thought I would have to sun some of them, because we had 3 little onesies that were totally blown out, like blowout diapers. Actually, they weren't blowout diapers. We haven't had a blown out diaper. I was in the middle of changing him and he blew out himself. And the stain completely gone. Like, I picked this one because it's white, so you can see. Like, baby poop is bright yellow, like you would see it. And I thought I would have to sun them, which is why I did the load so early. But they're totally out, and I want to show you really quickly what I use for stains. And it gets out like so many, like spit up stains, baby stains. Usually I'm like, oh, use the sun. If this doesn't work, I use the sun. But it's this little brick of like soap. And this is what the box looks like. It's called Bunch of Farmers. And it's a stain remover. That's the brand, Bunch of Farmers. If you're Canadian, I ordered this on Amazon, so it is on Amazon, but I also found it at like Once Upon a Child and stuff. I think you can get it in a lot of different places, but like farm stores and stuff usually have them. The best thing. I bought two. It came in a 2-pack on Amazon. I use it on everything. It gets so much out. It's this weird little coconut oil soapy stick. It smells not like much at all, and it works amazing. So there you go.
Nap time has been a huge challenge for me, adjusting to 2 under 2 at nap time, but we are slowly figuring it out.
Close your eyes. Dreams to sound, find dreams to sound, and this is coming, dreams to sound. Even the birdies and the beasties are sleeping, and my bunny bird is weeping and weeping. Oh, don't touch that, please.
I didn't really spend any time showing you guys what I eat today, but I just want to say that I'm definitely eating like full meals in between. Like we ate a really proper lunch. This is just after lunch. I love a warm piece of bread with grass-fed butter and jam and a cup of tea. My cup of tea in the afternoon, I drink 1 cup of coffee in the morning and usually a caffeinated tea in the afternoon, like just a black tea of some sort. It is my favorite little self-care thing. So with both the babies sleeping, this feels so good. A little reset for me.
What happened?
Another stick.
It stings.
No. Dad.
There's the big one. Yeah, we'll come back out.
I can do it. It's just when the wind's in my face, it's hard to.
And sometimes while you're learning to do a new trick, you fall. It's part of it.
Yeah, like I fell twice the time. I was going on one hand, and I could go.
Remember, there's like all the knee pads and all that kind of stuff in those pull-out drawers beside the
Yeah,
freezer.
my rollerblades.
Okay, I shared this drink like recipe, I guess, or what I do to make it in a reel a couple days ago. So this is just my herbal mineral rich drink with this Costco watermelon dragon fruit juice. So good.
Hey, baby, come in.
Screen door thing, like so soon. I never said he had to come in. This is my second fill of this of the day. It is 4:40 p.m. and I'll drink this as well. This is like 2 liters, 40 ounces.
Something I've been prioritizing every day is getting outside, especially just me and the 2 youngest. I try and get everybody outside, but it's not as hard to get the older 2 outside as it is to get myself. So I make sure that we get outside every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. I think it's good for the baby, it's good for me, it's good for the kids, they sleep better. Toddlers sleep so much better the longer they are outside, so outside time is definitely something I've prioritized this postpartum, and it's so nice that I have a summer baby. Okay, so at dinner time, it's usually a family event. Everybody, all hands on deck. I love baking so much and I've really missed it, so I thought I would squeeze in a quick apple crisp. I froze a bunch of sliced apples so that this would be a lot easier, and then my husband comes home and he did most of the cooking. So this is what our nights look like a lot of the time. Sometimes I'll cook Right now I'm starting to get back into it, but he comes home and he loves to cook. So.
Starting to pop like kernels.
Yeah. What happened to the top on the grill?
Nothing really.
Like, does it turn into little popcorns?
Not quite. They just like kind of explode.
Oh, okay.
They have to.
On nights where he's off a little bit earlier, he will come home and like grill or do something that I don't typically do. And it works really well for us, and it's a bit of a break, and yeah, it's just a good rhythm we've got going. I'm gonna be really honest with you, dinner is a bit of a mess at night because the baby likes to start cluster feeding around 6 o'clock, and that's when we eat. So I try really quickly to just get my plate plated, and then I go nurse the baby while I eat. But I was definitely scolding one of my children, which is why this clip is muted. Just being honest.
Popcorn just tastes different.
We both wore white today. It's a dangerous
Covered in
meal.
corn juice.
Look at his leg.
I know. Like a little ballerina.
The apple crisp came out perfectly. After dinner, we always do a family power hour where we clean the entire main floor and we make sure it's spotless before anybody goes off to do their own thing for the night. And it has made the world of a difference. We usually jam out to music and have little dance parties, and it's a great little family bonding time. So this was delicious.
Okay, just had a shower every night. Cody comes up and he puts Sag to bed, and we do the bedtime routine with the boys, and then he hangs out with the baby, and I go have a shower, nice hot shower by myself, just have a little regroup. Tonight we're catching up on The Circle, so we're gonna watch an episode or two of that, and then I'm gonna go to bed because I go to bed early because babies. So anyway, this is the first like daily-ish vlog on not YouTube, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I feel like I need to just say a little PSA. I'll probably say this earlier in the video, but if it looked like I did a lot, like, yeah, I keep myself like I've got 4 kids, there's lots to do, but I'm still resting a lot. I'm only 3 weeks postpartum. I spend a large chunk of my day sitting and just nursing and sitting for like 30 minutes, an hour at a time. So as much as it might look like I did a lot, just also know that I didn't film me sitting there doing nothing, because it's not very entertaining. But anyway, if you like this, let me know and I will continue doing these. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.